What's up, Brunch Bestie? Welcome back to Business and Brunch. Grab your coffee or your matcha or even just a water because today I'm bringing you a hot one. You know that moment where you realize you've been tiptoeing around your own business, hoping someone will notice how good you are? We're not going to do that anymore. This is the episode where you stop waiting for permission. I see so many dumpy service providers, social media managers, designers, OBMs, email marketers, virtual assistants, etc., holding back. They've got the skills, they've got the receipts to prove it, and the results, but they're still posting like they're asking to be picked. And you are not just a freelancer. You are not just helping out. You are running a business. You're a full-on CEO, and it's time you start acting like it. And if I have you at a pause moment of like, is this me? Am I asking for permission? This is what waiting looks like. Over explaining your prices. So whether it's in a conversation in the DM or even on a sales call and you're trying to justify your prices, you're still asking for permission to be the baddie that you are. Avoiding talking about your offer. If I go to your page and I see that you haven't talked about your offer in weeks, you're still asking for permission. There should be some kind of call to action or some way to let your audience know that you are taking clients and to let them know what your offer is and what it actually does weekly in your content, if not daily. And this last one, letting your clients set all the rules. So if you feel like just an employee and not hired on support, you're still asking for permission. And this one is a big one to get over because you're still in that space of taking on clients that are already not aligned with you, but then you're afraid to say, no, that's not in my scope of work. Say, no, that's not in my working hours. Sorry, it takes me 1 to 2 hours to check my email and respond back to you. Sorry, that does not comply with my boundaries. And even you don't have to say sorry. I just say it because it's nice. And if I got you nodding your head and being like, okay, I'm doing at least one of these, this kind of energy is what repels premium clients. And when you step into your own authority and take up your space, everything starts to change. You stop playing small in your content. You stop second guessing your content. You stop second guessing your decisions. You stop second guessing how you sell, how often you sell, and you stop letting fear lead your marketing. And instead, you start showing up as the expert. You take up your space. You start building that personal brand because you are so proud of who you are, what you do, and who you serve, and the results that you get, that by a ripple effect, you start creating demand and you get paid accordingly. Welcome back to Business and Brunch, where we are done building businesses that consume our whole identity. And instead, we're building businesses that fit into your life. I'm Alicia, business and mindset coach, marketing boutique agency owner, mom, and your permission slip to build a business that actually feels good and allows you to break the rules. If you're here for more money, more freedom, and a business that fits into your life, not the other way around, you're in the right place because this is just the way our life gets to be. Get ready to own your power, take up space, and make more money. Pour your coffee, open your notes app, and let's dive in. So let me give you a real-time example of a client that made this shift. So I had a client who was waiting until she felt ready to raise her prices. And with a little extra push and a little extra tough love, she finally did it. She owned her expertise in her content and booked out her signature offer within 30 days. And it's not because her service changed. It's because her energy changed. She really didn't change much up in her strategy. She was already clear on her message, her transformation, how she positioned herself. She was just waiting for permission to truly take up her space and claim her authority. And sometimes that is the magic pill. That is the magic answer. It's not your content. It's not your message. It's not your positioning. It's not your strategy. You're doing literally everything right by the book, but it's your mindset and it's your energy. And that can be the space between hitting those consistent 5K months, growing and scaling your business to a 6-figure business, and stuck in a space where you're barely signing clients, where you're truly wondering if this business is really worth it and if there's ever anything better going to come along. If you're listening to this and you know deep down you've been waiting for permission, this is your sign and your permission slip to stop. You have all the permission that you need. You had that permission when you decided to be a business owner. You had that permission when you decided to start creating your own path. Reconnect to that person who started her online business in the first place. reconnect to that energy that you started with. Because I know when you started your business, you went balls to the walls, all in, and were showing up like the baddie you truly are. And somewhere along the way, you got lost. You started second guessing yourself. You started comparing yourself to other people in the online space, and you watered down your authority. You watered down your message. You watered down your magic. And today is the day you cut that shit out. You get back to the person that shows up, takes up space, serves the heck out of her clients, and gets them results. Because you are a baddie at what you do. You are a genius at what you do, and you are here to make impact. You are here to have a thriving online business and a wonderful life. And if this has you fired up, I want you to send me a DM and tell me what you're claiming today. DM me at Alicia Croce and let me know what you are claiming today. Let me know how you are going to stop asking for permission and finally show up as the person that you want to be, as the baddie you know you are, as the genius in your space, because you are about to be sold out and in demand by making this shift. And of course, this isn't just get in the energy. Here is an actionable takeaway I want you to do as well. Grab a sticky note and write, I run a business. I don't need permission to take up space. My people already love to pay me. I am sold out and in demand. Put it on your laptop. Read it before you post, pitch, or show up, or get on a sales call, whatever it is that you need to get into that headspace, to get into that energy. Keep it as a reminder. And you can always come back to this episode to get hyped back up because, again, I don't know how many times I can say it in one episode. You are a genius. You are a baddie. You serve your people and create impact, and you get them results. But if you want to take it one step further and actually get support and mindset and business support that helps you truly stick with this energy and consistently show up as the authority, take up your space, build your personal brand, get sold out and in demand, then I invite you to join Simple Business Builder. Where inside Simple Business Builder, I help you stop waiting for permission and start leading. This is done by creating a clear message, a premium offer, and helping you own the confidence you already have and getting it back up to that baddie CEO energy. Inside, you learn the foundations of building and growing and scaling your online business by building your personal brand, taking up space, and learning how to market and sell your offers. Doors are open, and I cannot wait to see you claim your spot and get inside and start taking up space and becoming the baddie that you already are. I have the link in the show notes, or you can DM me on Instagram at Alicia Croce if you have any questions about my membership. Thank you for joining me on Business and Brunch. Go take up your space. You're not waiting for permission anymore. You already have everything that you need to have a thriving online business and a wonderful life. I'll see you next week on Business and Brunch.